Hey Calvary kids, it's great to have you with us. Let's stand and worship together. Get loud and praise the Lord.
There is nothing impossible. No, there is nothing too difficult. Because you're with me, I am not afraid. Nothing is too hard for you. With you, I can do very big things. God, with you, I can do very big things. I know it's true. I can do very big things. You're with me, I know it's true. I can do big things. I can do it, it's true. I'm doing damn big things. I can do it, it's true. I'm doing damn big things. I can do it, it's true. I'm doing damn big things. I can do it, it's true. I can do it. When you are with me, I am feeling brave. When you are with me, I am not afraid. God, you are with me, so I can be strong. 'Cause nothing is too hard for you. No, with you, I can do very big things. God, with you, I can do very big things. I know it's true. I can do very big things. You're with me, I know it's true. I can do big things. I can do it, it's true. I'm doing damn big things. I can do it, it's true. I'm doing damn big things. I can do it, it's true. I'm doing damn big things. When I'm up, I can do it. When I'm down, I can do it. All around, I can do it. God, you are with me. When I'm up, I can do it. When I'm down, I can do it. All around, I can do it. God, you are with me. Yeah, I know with you, I can do very big things. God, with you, I can do very big things. I know it's true. I can do very big things. You're with me, I know it's true. I can do big things. I can do it, it's true. I can do it. I can do it, it's true. I can do it. It's true. I can do it. It's true. I can do big things.
You know what time it is?
Time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Poppy. I'm going to my grandma's house for a sleepover. Let's see. I have my pajamas. Oh, and I'll need to clean my teeth. So, I need to bring my toothbrush. I can't wait to do all this fun stuff. All my cousins are gonna be there. There's my cousin Ellie. She loves to dance. My cousin Willow will be there too. She finds the best bedtime stories for us to read. And I can't forget my cousin Shay. She thinks of the best treats for us to make. I can't wait to do all this fun stuff. And then I'll get to sleep all cozy in my sleeping bag on Grandma's floor. Except I've never slept anywhere but my own bed. That's why I'm taking Mr. Bear. If I'm afraid, I can cuddle him super tight and he can help me be brave.
Hoo! Hoo!
It's Ollie.
Hello, Poppy. Hoo! Hoo! Going on a sleepover at Grandma's, are you?
Hey, Ollie. Yes, I am. I'm super excited, but I'm also afraid.
Sometimes being brave is hard. It's true. But I know someone who can help you. Listen to this story. Just follow me through. Hoo! Hoo!
Follow me through. Follow me through. Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Well, hello, friends. I'm Aisha. Welcome to my cupcake food truck. I'm so happy to see you today. Do you want to see my latest creation? Ta-da! Aren't they cute? Each one has a little baby cradle on it because today's story starts with a baby. Are you ready to hear it? If you're ready for the story, on the count of 3, yell, "Tell me a story." 1, 2, 3. Tell me a story. Okay, so today's true story from the Bible begins, like I said, with the baby and his mom. Look at how sweet he is. His name is Baby Moses. You can tell his mom loves him so much. But there was a mean king and he wanted to get rid of all the baby boys in God's family. Everyone say, "Oh no! Oh no!" Moses' mom wanted to protect her baby. She knew that God was always with her and would always be with baby Moses. That helped her be brave. So, she and her daughter Miriam went down to the river and hid Moses in a basket in the tall grass. Then Miriam hid and watched to see what would happen. Let's help Moses' sister watch. Tell me if you see anything. Do you see something? Oh, it's a bunny! Hi, bunny! Okay, keep watching. Do you see something? What is it? It's a jumping fish! How fun! Keep watching. I think I hear someone. It's the princess. Do you think she's going to help baby Moses? Look, she's holding baby Moses. She's going to bring him home and keep him safe. But wait, she needs someone to help her take care of the baby. Moses' sister Miriam came out from behind the tall grass and told the princess, "I know who can help with the baby." It was Moses' mom. Moses' mom can help. This is so great. Baby Moses is safe and he still gets to be with his mom. Hooray! Thank you, God. You were with her the whole time. Do you know what? No matter where you go or what you do, God is always with you too. God is always with us. Did you like the story? If you did, give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, who is always with you?
God is always with me. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who is always with you?
God is always with me. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. Bye.
So there's your story, and it's all true. God was with Moses and his mom, and God is always with you and me too.
Thanks, Sally.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, God was with Moses' mom and helped her be brave. And God is always with us too. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good! I'm still taking Mr. Bear with me, but I don't need him to be brave because God is with me. I'm ready to go. See you all next time. Bye!
Have the Lord our God to help us. 2 Chronicles 32:8. We have the Lord our God to help us. 2 Chronicles 32:8.
Hey Calvary kids, welcome to another edition of our game show, and today everyone gets to play. If your family is interested in playing one of our games, feel free to email me at the email address listed here and we'll get you signed up for a future week.
Oh, hey there, friends! I don't know about you, but I just love the summer games. The javelin throwing, the gold medals, the archery, the gold medals, the swimming, the gold medals! I just love it all, especially the gold medals. You know what? Why don't we play a game that involves, you guessed it, gold medals? The rules are simple. I'll give you the name of a Bible character. Then, I'll show you 3 medals with facts about that Bible character. 2 of these facts will be incorrect, but 1 will be true. That's the beautiful, shiny gold medal! So, when you think you know which medal is true, hold up the number of fingers for that medal and shout it out! 1, 2, or 3. If you get it right, you're still in the game. If not, you can keep playing, but please take a seat. Easy enough, right? Great! Everybody on your feet! Our first Bible character is David. Now, which of these is true about David? 1. David was Israel's first king. 2. David had a pet bear. 3. David defeated a giant. Remember, hold up 1, 2, or 3 fingers based on which medal you think is telling the truth. Okay, time's up. Who's holding up 3 fingers? You're correct! David trusted God and defeated the giant Goliath. Good job. Let's try another. Our next Bible character is Jonah. Now, which of these is true about Jonah? 1. Jonah was a fisherman. 2. Jonah was from Nineveh. 3. Jonah was swallowed by a fish. Okay, time to get those fingers up. Which medal do you think is telling the truth? Time's up! Who's holding up 3 fingers? Because you are correct! Jonah spent 3 days in the belly of a fish before it spit him out on dry land. Let's do another one. Esther is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is true about Esther? 1. Esther was a queen. 2. Esther lived with 7 dwarves. 3. Esther was married to Haman. All right, it's time to decide. Which medal do you think is telling the truth? Time's up! Who is holding up one finger? You are correct! Esther was a queen who helped save the Jewish people. Let's try another. Noah is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is true about Noah? 1. Noah had only one son. 2. Noah built an ark. 3. Noah walked on water. So, what do you think? Which of these medals is correct and therefore a shiny gold medal? Oh, time's up! Who is holding up 2 fingers? You are correct! Noah did build the ark as God instructed him to. Good job! Eve is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is true about Eve? 1. Eve was tempted by a penguin. 2. Eve was tempted by a turtle. 3. Eve was tempted by a snake. It's time to decide which of these medals is telling the truth. That's it! Time is up! Who is holding up 3 fingers? You are correct! Eve was tempted by a snake in the Garden of Eden. Nice work! Ooh, Peter is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is true about Peter? 1. Peter walked on water. 2. Peter betrayed Jesus for money. 3. Peter was afraid of roosters. So, what do you think? Which of these medals is actually the gold medal? Time's up! Who is holding up 3 fingers? You should be holding up only 1! Peter walked on water with Jesus. Oh, Samson is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is true about Samson? 1. Samson was very weak. 2. Samson was very strong. 3. Samson is actually a pro wrestler. It's time to make your choice. Which of these medals is telling the truth? Time's up! Who is holding up 2 fingers? You are correct! God gifted Samson with incredible strength. Are you still on your feet? If so, very impressive! Well done! Way to find all those gold medals, everybody!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
How good are your eyes? Better. But that's not actually what I mean. I'm talking about what you pay attention to as you go through your day. Do you see that candy wrapper on the sidewalk? The dishwasher that needs to be unloaded? What about the toy lying in the middle of the floor that someone is definitely gonna trip over? Do your eyes pay attention to the kid playing alone on the playground? Or your older neighbor trying to wheel her trash bin up the driveway? All around you, there are things that need to be done, just waiting for someone to step up. And that someone can be you. When you see that piece of trash, toss it in the can. Take that silverware and slide it in the drawer. Pick up that toy and put it away. Invite that kid to join your kickball team. And offer to help your neighbor get her rolling bin back to the house. When you see a need and you make a move to take care of it, that's initiative. It's a great way to show love to the people around you. When you see what needs to be done and do it, others can see God at work in you. That's why initiative is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud, it's all about living loud.
Me got to see what you see. You are doing a great work in me. I've decided I can't stand still. No, you have given me purpose. All my heart is yours. All my life is yours. I will make a move for you, for you. All my heart is yours. All my life is yours. I will make a move for you. Make a move for you. Make a move, make a move. Take up the call to serve you. You have given me a job to do. I wanna love the world just like you. Yeah, you have given me purpose. All my heart is yours. All my life is yours. I will make a move for you, for you. All my heart is yours. All my life is yours. I will make a move for you. Make a move for you. Make a move, make a move. Make a move for you. I will make a move, make a move, make a move for you. I will. Make a move.
Hello, people of Earth! It's me!
Jacob! Oh, there it is. That's how I... Nope, that's not it, Jacob. Okay. Okay. Nope, it's back on again. Okay. And I am ready for launch. I mean, not really. I don't actually have a rocket or anything. But I am ready for initiative. Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. Astronauts are really great at showing initiative. When they see what needs to be done, they don't just ignore it. They do something about it. They even have this thing they do before every launch. It's called a status check, and it works like this. Rocket fuel, check. Oh. Rocket fuel is a go. Red switchy thing, check. Red switchy thing, red switchy thing is a go. Power thrusters, check. Power thrusters. Power thrusters are a gross. I can't check the power thrusters because somebody left a dirty sock here. Well, can you move the dirty sock? I mean, I could, yes, but it's not mine. I didn't leave it here. And so I don't think it's my job to move the sock. I suggest that we halt the launch until whoever left the sock here comes and gets it themselves. Copy that. Holding launch for a dirty sock. Good. Roger that. I wonder how long I'm gonna have to wait for someone to come get this sock. Probably gonna be here for a while. You know what? Today's story is about a guy who saw something that needed to be done, and he did something about it, even though it wasn't his responsibility. Sounds like a great guy. Will somebody come get this sock? It smells. Some people, am I right? Ugh.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Nehemiah, chapters 1 and 2.
Over and over, the Israelites promised to be faithful to God. But over and over again, they turned away from Him. At last, God allowed enemy armies to take His people captive and carry them off to Babylon, nearly 1,000 miles away. After 70 years, God allowed some of His people to return to Jerusalem and rebuild the temple. But back in Babylon, now part of Persia, the rest of the Jews had made lives for themselves. In fact, a Jew named Nehemiah had become quite important.
Greetings. I am cupbearer to the king.
A cupbearer was like a bodyguard who checked to make sure that no one poisoned the king's food or drink. Nehemiah was likely a trusted advisor.
Your Majesty, may I suggest the date pudding?
But though it was nearly 150 years since the Israelites had left Jerusalem, Nehemiah's heart was still in his homeland. When his brother Hanani returned from his trip to Judah, Nehemiah had a chance for some news.
Brother, how are the people left in Jerusalem?
Some are still alive, but they're having a hard time.
Oh no.
The wall of Jerusalem is broken down. The gates have been burned with fire. People are ashamed.
That's terrible.
A city without walls could never prosper. The people would always live in fear of being attacked.
I'm sorry to bring such bad news.
No, I'm glad you told me.
Dismayed, Nehemiah sat down and wept. He couldn't even eat for several days. Instead, he poured his heart out to God.
Lord, you are a great and wonderful God. See how your people are suffering. Please listen to me. I'm praying for the people of Israel. We Israelites have committed sins against you. We haven't obeyed the commands you gave to Moses.
Nehemiah reminded God of the promise He made to His people.
You said, if you people are not faithful, I will scatter you among the nations. But if you return to me, I will bring you back. Lord, please pay careful attention to my prayer. Give me success when I bring my request to King Artaxerxes.
For 4 whole months, Nehemiah prayed daily to God. He knew before taking action, he needed to listen and prepare. At last, he was ready.
Your Majesty.
Anyone who came before the king was supposed to appear happy. But for the first time, Nehemiah allowed his true feelings to show.
Oh, why are you looking so sad?
May you live forever? Why shouldn't I look sad? The city of my people has been destroyed, and fire has burned up its gates.
The king could have been annoyed and ordered Nehemiah to be punished. But God moved his heart.
Well, what do you want?
Nehemiah prayed silently for the right words.
Send me to Judah. Let me go to the city of Jerusalem. I want to rebuild it.
The king frowned and glanced over at the queen. At last he said,
How long will your journey take? When will you get back?
Precisely as many moons as are required.
Fair enough. Dismissed.
Nehemiah turned to leave, but he knew there was more he needed for the job.
If it pleases you, may I take some letters with me? I want to give them to the governors west of the Euphrates River. Then they'll help me to travel safely.
Done.
Oh, and a letter to the caretaker of the royal park? So he'll give me logs for the wall and gates and a house?
What next? A whole escort of army officers and horsemen?
That would be fantastic.
Fine. All of it. Get on with it.
God had given Nehemiah such favor with the king that he had everything he needed for his long journey to Judah. At last, Nehemiah had reached the city he dreamt of his entire life.
Jerusalem.
Though Nehemiah was overjoyed by the first glimpse of the city, it must have been difficult to see its crumbling, broken-down walls.
So much work to be done.
But Nehemiah didn't tell anyone his plan at first. On a bright moonlit night, Nehemiah snuck out with only a few others to see the full damage to the walls.
We have to know what we're up against.
Nehemiah traveled by donkey. With a few trusted friends, they left the city through the broken valley gate.
Let's head toward the Jackal Well.
At last, Nehemiah got a clear picture of the devastation. Jagged piles of rock lay everywhere. The gates were gone, with scorched, gaping holes in their place.
It's such a big job. Only God can do this.
Nehemiah circled what was left of the wall, heading up the Kidron Valley and at last returning through the valley gate. The next morning, he called together the priests and nobles and officials.
You know, I've come to visit my people in Jerusalem, but that's not the only reason I'm here.
Nehemiah gestured to the jagged remains of the wall, visible from where they stood.
You can see the trouble we're in. Jerusalem has been destroyed. Fire has burned up its gates.
Tell us something new.
Come on. Let's rebuild the wall of Jerusalem. Then people won't be ashamed anymore.
Well, I mean, that's something to consider if you think about it.
Our grandparents tried that years ago.
But God has been helping me. He gave me favor with the king. He'll help us complete the work. So who's in?
Well, me. I'm in.
Me too.
Let's start rebuilding!
God moved the hearts of the people to help Nehemiah, and together they began the gigantic job of repairing the walls and gates of Jerusalem.
You ever see a piece of trash on the ground and just walk by without picking it up because you didn't put it there? Or maybe someone didn't clean up after themselves when dinner was over? Do you just leave the messy dishes lying around? Do you ignore someone else's dirty sock? A lot of people see what needs to be done, but then don't do it because it's not their job. It's not their responsibility. But showing initiative means getting things done, not waiting for someone else to do it. That's what Nehemiah did when he started rebuilding the wall around Jerusalem. It's what Jesus did too. When he saw a need, he did something about it. He healed people who needed healing. He taught people who needed to learn. And Jesus took care of our greatest need when he died on the cross for our sins. So, if you want to show initiative, don't just see what needs to be done, do something about it. Do a status check. Do you see any dirty dishes? Dirty dishes. Oh! Dirty dishes. Cleared away. Check. Do you see any trash? Water bottle? Recycled. Check. Do you see a dirty sock?
Dirty socks cleared away, even though it's not my job. Check.
Here's the one thing to remember today. Don't wait for someone else to do what needs to be done. Initiative takes a lot of work for sure, but it's worth it. it helps you, it helps other people, and it helps the world. And maybe, just maybe, it can help the universe.
I'll see you next time.
Sit, Zoe, sit. Good dog.